Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction, and I share my life with you. Okay, what's up, you guys? All right, so, mercy. Yeah, I know, girl. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Don't make classy. Listen to me. I love you. And I know you're just like trying to start a conversation, but those people in those groups are freaking idiots, girl. Don't even give them the time of day. That's why I left Facebook, because it's just a bunch of addicts in those groups that aren't doing anything besides being in those groups. So they're not even moving forward in their recovery. They're just acting like they are. So I don't even like, if I make any comments, it's to stick up for somebody like you when I saw that post, but don't even bother, girl. So Dr. B is going to be live in about 30 minutes. Let me get the link over on his channel. And we're all going to go over there together and answer or ask questions and help other people that are in the chat ask questions. Hold on. Okay. Here's the link, you guys, to the live stream that we're going to go over to with Dr. B. So, okay, let's talk about it. So, a lot of people just don't understand maintenance medication. They've never taken it, or Merc. Where did I link? Okay, yeah, I linked. So anyway, y'all are so crazy. What was I saying now? God blessed, help me, Lord. I don't know what's going on lately either with YouTube. Like, no one's getting my notifications, you guys. It's like they keep saying I'm high when I don't feel high at all. Classy, that's because you're not high, girl. Well, okay, so let's talk about that. A lot of people have a misconception, that when you're on Suboxone that you're still getting high, okay? The way Suboxone works is different than other opiates, okay? Suboxone is a partial opioid agonist, okay? So what it does is it attaches itself to the mu receptors, and then it reaches a ceiling effect. When a normal opiate attaches itself to the mu receptors, it sends out that dopamine, that pleasure, and that's that high feeling that you get, the euphoria. With Suboxone, a person keeps taking the medication as it's prescribed, right? Then what will happen is they'll reach a point where the medicine tops out. It's like a plateau. And there's no longer any kind of euphoria or tired feeling or anything produced by the medication. That's what makes Suboxone so amazing for people that struggle with opiate addiction, because that's why so many people are getting on maintenance medication, getting on Suboxone, because as you guys know, back in the day, methadone used to be the gold standard for opiate addiction treatment, which still a lot of people do use methadone because some people are allergic to Suboxone or they just don't prefer it, right? But the amazing thing about Suboxone is that ceiling effect that happens to where there's no feeling produced by the medication. Okay, now there are some people that will go out of their way to abuse the medication and divert their medication to where they're taking one dose on a Monday and not taking another dose until Friday. And when you do that and the opiates leave your system and then the Suboxone has to reintroduce itself to your system, That's what will happen. That feeling that you get when you're like tired and you're like lethargic, that's what happens when you take Suboxone and there's nothing on your receptors. I know, right, Classy? Same here, girl. Same here. So the whole reason why, okay, so the reason why Dr. B's doing his live stream is because a lot of people have questions about what's going on with COVID-19, coronavirus, and maintenance medication. So he's going to go live to kind of like help some people not be so worried. Okay, and then he's going to be live to answer any questions that anyone has about the Suboxone medication. All right. He's also, hush. Nobody's out there. Nobody's out there. Hey. Sorry. He's also going to go up, answer everybody's questions. So hopefully a bunch of people will come over and hang out with us and ask questions if they don't understand. If they don't understand the medication, you know. So are the methadone clinics still open because of the coronavirus? Some of them are, and I've heard, if you go on to Reddit, you guys, you'll see a lot of people are updating. Paco, Silencio. A lot of people are updating what's going on, and they're saying like some people's clinics are having them come in and call before they come if they're not feeling good. Some of the clinics have shut down and are sending people home with like massive amounts of take homes. And some doctors are getting approved to where they can do telemedicine. So that way where somebody can call in and they can meet with the client or the patient on a video. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? So there's all kinds of different, options out there, but I just want you guys to know, like, I've worked really hard to build a platform where it's a platform where people are positive, people support each other, and it's really important for me to keep on keeping that atmosphere, and also to encourage people to be open-minded and ask questions. And I don't want anyone to ever feel like they can't ask a question about Suboxone, but I've gotten to a place in my sobriety where I know how deadly the disease of addiction is. And it doesn't matter if you're abstinent or if you're on maintenance medication, all it takes is one time. No addict has it all figured out. No addict is immune to relapse. And so if somebody has to utilize a medication and it's helping them better their life, then who am I to judge them? I don't judge anybody. I don't judge a person if they're like, seriously, you guys, because I've been judged and I know how bad it hurts. Like before I changed my ways and I became more open-minded, I used to look at people that smoked pot and said they were clean, and I would judge them because I would be like, "Oh, I don't smoke pot. They're not really clean." And then I started having to take a look at the way I was thinking, because why am I worried about what they say they are? Why am I concerned about what someone else is saying that their recovery is? Like, why do I let that bother me? Why do I have to share my opinion about that? You know? And so then I also learned that sharing my opinion about other people's journey and other people's recovery can be damaging to that person. It can really, really stunt a person. And I've seen it happen because I have a lot of you guys that are getting on maintenance medication or have gotten on maintenance medication after relapses, and you're like so thankful and grateful to be on the medication, but then you hear somebody else saying how being on the medication, isn't recovery, And so I'm like, I had to really start taking a look at my own, like, why do I need to say that? Why do I need to separate myself from other addicts and alcoholics? Why do I need to elevate myself? Because that's what that is. when I have to talk about someone else or give an opinion that could potentially divide a community of recovering addicts, it's because my ego has taken over and I want to elevate myself. Okay, I want to act as if I've got it more than you do. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so I just learned so much about recovery, and I've learned so much about how the words that we say, they can really affect someone else's path. And that's why I work so hard to be a non-biased blank canvas over here. Like, I want people who are abstinent to know that I support them. I want people to know that I support them if they're on maintenance medication. Do I favor? I don't know if it's favor, but it's because I'm still in the situation. I'm on maintenance medication. So it's very close to my heart. I'm very passionate about helping other people who are on maintenance medication not feel alone and not feel judged, you know? And so as long as I'm around, I'm going to keep on trying to, educate people and let them know the best thing to do for them and help them decide that, and just keep educating people who don't understand the maintenance medication. But anyway, let's all, okay, so it's 4:40 right now. I'm going to link, let me drop Dr. B's link again, okay? I'm going to get off here and go over there to Dr. B's channel and hang out until his live stream starts, because I want to be supportive and I want to ask some questions and I want to help other people that need to ask questions. But I just hope that you guys know that if you're ever struggling or if you feel insecure or ashamed, just give me a call. If you're struggling with being on maintenance medication, call me. Just call me. I will help you with anything I can, okay? If you are feeling judged by somebody, give me a call. I've totally been there. I know what it feels like. I understand, and you can call me and we can talk about it. If you're trying to like wrestle back and forth with like whether or not you should get on maintenance medication, or have people are telling you you shouldn't because it's just trading addictions, give me a call. We'll talk about it. Taught me so much, that saying thanks seems inadequate, but thanks you are. Oh, Sabbatha, I love you, girl. You're so supportive and I really appreciate your support. Like, I really, really do. I have learned so much by making my own mistakes. And one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made was being too abrasive and judgmental with the message of recovery. And recovery is not one size fits all. Recovery is not, it's very specific to each person, okay? We're so different, you guys. And like, if somebody has to be on Suboxone for the rest of their life and they have a quality of life unlike anything they've had before because of their addiction, then who are we to judge or say anything about that? And sometimes I can't help but think that a lot of people take these recovery programs and they take them out of context. The programs want us all to unite and to support one another and to not judge each other. So it shouldn't matter whether you're on maintenance medication or abstinent. We are all addicts in recovery, trying to stay sober one day at a time. No addict is more recovered or better than the next one. Even addicts that have 50 years sober can relapse in 1 hour, in 1 day. 1 second is all it takes. So it doesn't matter. They teach you that in these programs. It doesn't matter if you're 56 years sober. All it takes is one time using and you can die. And that's all, relapse, bam, bam, bam. So it doesn't matter if a person's on maintenance. Maintenance medication doesn't keep me sober. Suboxone doesn't keep me from shooting methamphetamine. And y'all know how much I love methamphetamine when I was getting high. I love to shoot dope. It keeps me from obsessing over opiates. That's it. And that obsession, I have worked through that. And so I don't even know, once I get off of it, I might not even have a problem obsessing anymore. But that's what I'm trying to do to see. Okay, but it doesn't keep me from taking Xanax. It doesn't keep me from shooting meth. It doesn't keep me from drinking alcohol. It doesn't keep me from snorting cocaine or smoking a crack rock. It doesn't keep me from doing any of those things. I can do any of those things any day, but guess what? I don't want to do that today. That's the difference. What's your thoughts on people saying they're recovered? Personally, I'll be recovering till the day I die. Never recovered. So a lot of people, I think the reason they say recovered is because in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, this is where a lot of these things come from. Is it says that you will recover from a something state of mind and body. Oh, what is it? Anyways, you will recover from a blank state of mind and body. So it's like you'll recover from the state of mind and body when you were getting fucked up to the sober to being sober. So I think when they say they've recovered, it's maybe because they're referring to the fact that they're actively working the 12-step program and they're actively seeking God and seeking a higher power and giving back to others. But the way I look at it is similar to the way you look at it. Like, I'm not ever going to stop recovering. I'm learning something new every single day. So I look at it more on the aspect of I'm going to be recovering every day for the rest of my life. I'm never going to reach a point to where the finish line is done. That's what I'm saying. We are not even close, baby. We're just getting started. You know what I mean? There's no finish line when it comes to recovery. This is going to be a lifelong process. But I can see where some people can get overwhelmed thinking of it as lifelong, and maybe saying recovered makes them feel better. You know what I'm saying? But better about not having to go forever, because a lot of people get overwhelmed when they think of the fact that recovery is forever. And so you can never get high again, right? I mean, you can go out and get high if you want to, but I don't know if you're going to enjoy it. Bad stuff could happen. So anyway, I just wanted to talk with you guys about that. I love each and every one of you. Anytime anyone ever has a question about Suboxone or they don't understand the medication, just call me. Okay, I promise you, I will share all my knowledge with you. And if you don't want to hear it from me, I will get Dr. B and he can answer any questions you have. I'm going to go over to his channel right now and he's going to do that live stream answering everybody's questions. So if you are someone who doesn't understand maintenance medication and you want to know more about it, come over to the live stream. I'm linking it in the comment section right now. Point alcoholics supporting each other is unity, is coming together and relating to each other and supporting one another. So when we are comparing ourselves and our recovery and saying, well, I'm more recovered than you are because I'm not on Suboxone, or I'm an alcoholic and alcoholics aren't as bad as crackheads, or you shot up, I only smoked dope. That's dividing us. That's not bringing us together. The whole point of working together in recovery is to support one another. So no more comparisons, no more judgment. It doesn't matter how you got sober. All that matters is that you're on the journey. All that matters is that you're doing it. It shouldn't matter how you're doing it. And you know what? I'll go even as far to say this. If you're on Suboxone, you don't have to tell anybody that. That is your business. The only reason why I tell people is because I'm trying to help people like us who are utilizing the medication. And I'm trying to educate others so that way they won't judge a book by its cover and they won't make the mistake of saying something that can hurt someone else. Got it? Okay, let's go over Dr. B's channel. I'll see y'all over there. He'll be up there in 10 minutes. Let me link it one more time for you guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I love you guys. And like I said, I'm never angry. I want my friends. If my friends don't understand maintenance medication, I want them to ask. I don't want you to be afraid to ask me. I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be ashamed or think that I'm going to get angry at you, because I'm not. I would rather you come to me and ask and say, Nicole, I really need to know this. Are you getting high? Are you high on Suboxone? I need to know if you're high or not. I feel like you might be. Ask me. I will share with you. I will tell you exactly what I went through and how it all went down and what it's like now. I will never keep anything from you guys, okay? I'll be straight up with you. That's why I'm tapering and doing all this on my channel, so I can show other people. Okay, so you can see that it can be done and that you don't have to do it on your own, and you don't have to rush either. Take your time, okay? Take your time. Don't rush. Don't let other people's judgment affect your decisions, because you got to remember something, you guys. Other people aren't going to be there for you when you're getting sober and you're in your house and you're fiending out and you want to go jump off a bridge. Is somebody off the internet who told you that Suboxone's not sober, are they going to be there holding your hand? Are they going to be there if you go out and relapse and shoot heroin and die? Don't let someone else's stupid ass opinion affect you from making a life-saving decision. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all click the link and come over to Dr. B's channel with me. It's right there at the bottom of the chat, okay? All right. I love you guys. Hey, Polly. I love you guys. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see y'all over on Dr. B's channel.